Alright, cool little networking tidbit. Now that I got 2 phones back to working where I'm able to show you guys how I do what I do some of the time. I've got so many unreleased videos, it's ridiculous. But anyway, Facebook. We're going to go to Facebook, okay? And we got this guy here, KJ Jones. Now, as you see, he hasn't responded. I messaged him about, talk to you about about my nonprofit. He hasn't responded, right? So we're going to go view profile. All right, profile. And you're going to see real quick why I'm trying to get a hold of this person, okay? He is very well connected in the city of Rockford. We follow each other on social media, but with the way certain things work, I mean, he might not be getting my messages. You know, he's got more followers than me. He's got El Trador Liquors and a lot of stuff he's doing. So let's get to showing you some of the stuff that he's doing, right? View story. This is him doing a performance at the Apollo. As you guys know, I go to the Apollo quite a bit for different shows to network with different artists and get backstage and meet people and stuff. KJ is somebody he's in the Rockford community, and I really want to get to know this guy better. Look at that Mexican OT. He's opening for that Mexican OT. Now, I couldn't get tickets to this because they were a little more expensive and I couldn't afford them. Here's Jamie Ray, right? So he's networking with Jamie Ray. They're coming down to District, right? And he seems to be a pretty integral person in this whole network of people, especially famous people coming in and out of Rockford. And I don't want nothing from nobody. Everybody knows I just want to meet people. That's my whole thing. I have a passion for people, and I understand that whether you're an artist or a homeless person or whatever you are, doctor, lawyer, politician, okay, we've all been affected by drugs and alcohol and suicide and overdose and gang violence, no matter who you are, where you're from, or what you believe in. So that's what I'm about. That's why I want to meet people. And that's the type of conversations that I want to open up and talk about when I start doing my podcast. So I've been networking a lot with people in the rock community. As you guys see, I'm getting into a lot of these rock shows. Now, sometimes I have to pay for the tickets. Other times, the tickets are comped because friends of friends and certain situations. And, you know, I mean, when you're helping a band sell 20, 30, 50, 100 tickets, you know, the Apollo only holds about 1,000 people. So if I'm helping a band sell 20, 30, you know, that's just a small percentage of ticket sales. That helps them out a lot, and it makes them more likely to be like, hey, your ticket's on us, bud. Come on in, you know. But again, I don't do any of that type of stuff for him, so I haven't opened myself up to any opportunities in that realm. Sometimes, you know, there could be an artist coming to town that could know that I'm like the Suicide Dude, whatever. This has happened. Let me think of the concert. One of the rock concerts this year, I got an email and they sent me some tickets before they got to town. But anyway, I believe it was trying to think. I'd have to go back and look at the band flyers. I've seen so many rock bands this year, but I really want to get my foot in the rap scene. So how do we do this? All right, that's the whole thing behind this video, right? So we're gonna go to followers. All right, KJ's from Rockford. We're from the same city. He's probably from literally right around the block. You know what I'm saying? So we got to have some mutual friends. Boom, there it is. 4 mutual. Would you look at that? Okay, so you go to the mutual friends. Now you pick one, whatever, blah, blah. Message that somebody you know, right? There's somebody on that list that I know way better than I know KJ.